Have you ever just scrolled through your feed and wondered, what's the difference? What separates a video that gets, a few hundred views from one that just explodes and hits a billion? Well, today we're cracking that code. We are diving deep into the exact playbook that the pros, the creators who've absolutely mastered the art of the viral video, are using.
Let's just start with a number that's almost impossible to wrap your head around: 1 billion. That's not a lifetime total. For some creators, like viral expert Adley Kinsman, that's what they can average in a single month. This isn't just about getting lucky, it's a science, and it just shows you the insane scale that's possible when you really master this game.
So where do we even start? It's right here. According to another creator, Callaway, who's racked up billions of views himself, the biggest difference between winning and losing on social media is the hook. That's it. This one single idea. It's the foundation for this entire viral playbook.
And you know what the best part is? The experts have a system. It's a repeatable playbook that turns this big idea into a real strategy. So today, we're not just going to talk theory. We are walking through exactly how it works, step by step.
All right, let's get right into the most critical part of any video you'll ever make, the first 3 seconds. I mean it. This is the moment you either win the viewer for good or you lose them forever to that endless scroll. It is a battle for attention, and it's won or lost right here, in a blink. So, what's the primary job of your opening? It's to create what the experts call a curiosity loop. As Callaway puts it, you're literally opening a rabbit hole in the viewer's brain. You have to get them so curious about what's coming next that they feel this physical need to stick around and find out how it ends.
And according to expert Adley Kinsman, every single great hook boils down to 2 things. These are the non-negotiables. First, you have to spark an emotion. Could be surprise, shock, awe, humor, doesn't matter. And second, you have to create a curiosity gap, an unanswered question that the viewer just has to see answered. So how do you actually do that, right? Well, the good news is there's a toolkit for it. Let's break down the 6 core types of viral hooks that you can use to craft those perfect, scroll-stopping first 3 seconds.
This framework from Callaway is just pure gold. Seriously, you've got 6 archetypes you can use for pretty much any topic. There's the fortune teller, teasing what's about to happen. The experimenter, showing a result like, hey, I tried this so you don't have to. The teacher explains how to do something. The magician uses what he calls a visual stun gun to just shock people out of the scroll. The investigator reveals a secret. And the contrarian, that's when you challenge a belief everyone holds.
But here's the thing. A killer hook? That's only the beginning. The real secret to consistent, long-term success is turning that hook into an actual system. So let's get into the viral video playbook.
This quote from Adley Kinsman, man, it completely flips the script on how most people think about making content. She says, we design every single comment section in reverse. Just think about that for a second. Before you even film, you decide the exact conversation you want people to have in the comments. It is all about starting with the end in mind. And the crucial point here is that, at the end of the day, virality is a numbers game. You just can't get all precious about one video you spent hours and hours on. Like Kinsman says, it's a reps game. You have to be willing to take more shots on goal, test things constantly, and just see what the data tells you is working.
So here's what that system looks like in action. It means you start with your most compelling visual, not your topic. You already know the exact comment you're trying to get, and you have to be ruthless. If the visuals are weak, you scrap the idea and move on. It's all about taking more shots on goal, and when something finally hits, you replicate that winning formula.
Okay, so we have the strategy, we have the system, but why does it all matter? Well, it all comes down to 2 things that every single creator thinks about: making money and having the right mindset to actually keep going when it gets tough. So let's start with a quick question. When you think of monetizing short-form video, what's the first platform that comes to mind? TikTok? YouTube Shorts? Maybe Instagram? What if I told you the most overlooked platform for making serious money is none of those?
It's Facebook. That's right. While everyone else is out there chasing the shiny new platforms, experts like Adley Kinsman are quietly building fortunes on the original social giant. It's so often overlooked, but its ad revenue sharing model and its massive user base make it a potential goldmine.
And the potential here is just staggering. Kinsman has made as much as $1 million in a single month from Facebook video revenue alone. It is by far the most slept-on platform for monetization out there today. But creating content, especially stuff that really pushes the boundaries, is mentally tough. And that's where this quote from Kinsman comes in, and it's perfect. Everything you want is on the other side of Cringe Mountain. You have to be willing to feel a little awkward,
a little cringy.
And that is really the heart of it. So often, the video you are most nervous to post, the one that feels a little too vulnerable, maybe a little too weird, that's the one that's going to connect the most. Why? Because that vulnerability is relatable. It signals authenticity. And in this giant sea of polished, perfect content, audiences can feel that realness.
So, let's bring it all together. Your viral playbook really has 3 core pillars. Number 1, master the hook. You've got 3 seconds. Open that curiosity loop and spark an emotion. 2, build a system. Work in reverse and prioritize volume over perfection. And 3, develop the mindset. Push past the cringe because that's where all the magic happens. So there you have it. You've seen the billion-view framework. You have the tools, you have the system, and you have the mindset. The only question left is, what story are you going to tell first?